Hello creation, hope you're well. I've just written this, it's called Forgive, Forgive, Forgive. Too many permutations left you lost in indecision. Seeds planted long ago spread as the vine granted permission. The plagiarizing word thieves play their part in the ascension. Though they reap rewards through untruthful acts, karma now brings forth attention. I guess it doesn't matter, in a way, all truth be told. But to come one's way for greedy gain shall see false prophets sold. On beyond the river runs the waters of love and purity, to balance out those good from bad, cleansing the soul of all insecurities. Memories past beyond the veil do fade, replaced by new, and the helpless child, nutritioned up in wisdom, grew and grew. Placed within the darkest soil to sprout into the light, gave love to all through karmic cleanse that put the wrongs to right. Symbols are around you every day, in every way. They guide you in directions true, but this choice you have to take. Remembering ancestral past and open to receive, abundance brought to aid in task, but you have to believe to receive. In haste at times we act, and is said, repent at leisure. Yet we have to use our own judgment and trust it to be right, or we will never discover our own hidden treasure. And when the shadow side comes calling, do not fear as of the reaper. When shadow comes to light, 'tis not to cause you harm, but is here as a teacher. Then, if we choose to ignore that of which cannot be hidden, and it cries out, forgive, 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 it will go back into hiding. But then shall return and make your life even harder for you to live. Hello. Little bit, I don't know, is it a heavier one? Well, I mean, there's, even though I've got this beautiful piece inside, there's some energies that I am dealing with at the moment. And like I've said before, I don't think I'm just dealing with them for me, I think I'm dealing with them for the collective. And I know that there's a lot of shadow aspect that is sort of being brought up at this time. This is only my perception of life, it's my reality, but there's something far greater going on, far greater going on. Something wonderful being birthed. But anyway, like I say, this is it's my perception of things, and I can't ignore what I've seen. I can't ignore what I've experienced in my life of a spiritual nature. Should I say spiritual in nature? It's probably the same thing. Anyway, that'll be the poet in me, won't it, I suppose, or the writer in me, I expect. Anyway, so I weren't gonna do one today. In fact, I was gonna have a few days off because I feel a little bit burnt out at the minute, really. But that's just the energies. And I think when you become consciously aware that we can, in essence, manifest our own lives, we can bring about our own experiences through our conscious awareness, purposefully putting into place. Some might say, well, that's just planning their life, isn't it? But it's different. It's different because it's knowing that it's all to do with energy and it's energy. There's something far greater at play here than a lot of people will be able to comprehend, and that's only because of the conditioning. Like I've said before many times, we're all conditioned, aren't we, from birth? But we need to just keep going and keep soldiering on through these energies. If you are sensitive to these energies, some aren't, because they're not, they see it differently. But just keep going and keep working through these energies, and regardless of how it can be, because there can be some quite obviously denser energies that we have to work through. But it's all part of the alchemy. It's all part of the transmutation. It's all part of our growth and learning of self. And that's it, really. Anyway, that's it for today. I wish you all a happy day, not just your fathers out there, with it being Father's Day, but I wish you all a good day and lots of love. Take care.